Yo. Alright, hear me I say. So this week was crazy. You know, the market gave us a lot of sign. The market gave us a lot of sign. And I was talking to my cousin and I was like, cuz, look at the market. I was talking to him Wednesday and I was talking to him Thursday about the same thing. I'm like, cuz, I've been telling them. I made check my video out Monday. I made a video Monday. I said the market is gonna pull back, but everybody and the mother keep on. I tell me, say trends go with the flow of the market. The market is a bull market. Everything is going up at the moment. Go with the flow of the market. I'm gonna say the market due for a pullback. So the market makes a woman chop me account wicked. Someone's gonna chop off me here. You see, you know, I'm just gonna get a haircut and stay. You know what I mean? See how the hat bigger than my head, but you don't know. I'm like, you know, yeah. So with that being said, when the market go red, that's opportunity. As a small portfolio person, if you're in a position similar to mine, well, I know it's quite difficult for persons like us in the sense where we don't have the capital to be capitalizing that much on this cut, this pullback, this tweet. What caused it? Not Trump. One tweet the man make 100% tariff pan China because of them mineral. You know what I mean? So things like that can tend to happen, and it catch me off guard in the sense where I wasn't expecting such a drastic pullback at one, like within a minute or two. Like all damage or 70% of damage was already done within a minute or two. So if you're in your account like boom, trying to sell and take a few profit just in case it keep falling, you can get back in at a lower price, and it doesn't really give you that time, you know. Like it was like, yeah. But these stuff do tend to happen in the stock market, and I heard, condolences. Me so a man unalive himself because I don't know if he had borrow money or when do or when go. But condolences to him and his family. Condolences to his family, not to him. Him dead, I'm gone. But I'm gonna tell anybody that's trading that do not trade with any capital that you're not able to do without for the next year or so. Going in the market and saying, oh, you plan to make a quick 200, 1,000 to use within the next month, that's the wrong mindset. Do not borrow no money from nobody and say you have bank on the money if you pay them back within a month or two and put it in the stock market. No, don't do that. You know what I mean? I'm not a financial advisor. You know what I mean? Always reach out to the closest financial advisors near you and find out what their take on. However, I am only talking from my perspective, so I wouldn't advise anybody to do that personally from my point of view. You know what I mean? But on the other note, before the market tank, I was honestly looking at Intel and I was like, you know, a time for long Intel, you know. And Intel started out the day popping a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, this looks good. I'm going to hit the $40 that I tell everybody that Intel is bound to hit. If it don't even hit it and go back to like the 27, because there's like a gap up down at like 27, 26 on Intel. So if it even go to do that correction before it go back up, it's definitely going to hit the $40. That's my point of view. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence and do your own charting, and then you will see what I'm talking about, and you can make your own decision. But that's my take. You know what burn me? I'm gonna say burn me, but yeah, I'm a Jamaican. Understand? Burn, same thing. What burn what burn me is the stock WWR, right? Westwater Resource. I had it, you know, playing with it since it was like 90 cents to a dollar a little bit, 90 cents to a dollar a little bit, $1.20, and now that stock is like $2, and I did not leave any share in it. on the way up. I took it out because I was playing with Amazon. And with that being said, even though Amazon took a big hit Friday, and while looking at the chart, I do see that it could go as far as like 91, 95, you know, before it actually ascend. However, I am banking on Amazon. You know what I mean? It's one of the most suppressed big tech. It's doing a little bit of everything, and everybody, I use Amazon, so why not have shares in Amazon, you know? So I took out a contract on it for next year, so keep your fingers crossed and one contract can, you know, turn the tides for this this pullback, you know. If that one Amazon hit, if Amazon hit 240, then I should be back to almost where I was before what happened Friday about 12 o'clock when Trump sent out a tweet. But I hope everybody is doing safe, and if anyone got any like hard hits Friday, remember, just like how the market pulled down, the market will go back up. And if you check the stock market, once you're in good stock, no matter how far it drop, it will take its time and go back right to higher highs. Okay, so don't panic, don't do not panic sell. I took some profit off. I sold my SoFi contract. You know, it wasn't in the L. I sold it for a little bit of profit. I wanted to have a little cash just in case I see an opportunity that I truly like next week. So I have that. I really didn't want to sell my SoFi contract, but I sold it. And I have one other contract with SoFi remaining, and I was in the stock called Lays, Laes. The ticker, I'll put up the graph right here. That stock, I am planning on holding that stock for the next year until like 2027 or December there about next year, and see the potential behind it, because the way the chart is looking, it's setting up for a good run. But with this pullback, anything can happen. So persons are like, what's to expect Monday? Based on data, it's showing that the market can do a little bit, because most, the S&P, the Nasdaq, most of the graphs are showing where it's either it's broken the 50-period moving average or it's just on it. So if it's either it's gonna test it or find another support. But for me, there's a lot of uncertainty, been a lot of uncertainty in the market for the past week and a half, and see that it just come to pass. And I've been talking about it on my videos. So if you have been watching my videos, you would be doing your trades as well, with saving a little bit of capital here to capitalize on situation like this, right? So big up to everybody. We actually took the time and listened to the video and actually have some capital in their portfolio to capitalize on times like these, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was expected. That happened was expected. It wasn't like, oh, why this happened now? September was beautiful. August was good. So normally August or September especially was not like, you've heard year over year, never a good trading month for bull, right? And it was very bullish, you know what I mean? It was just pure bull in September. So it happens in October, and October is the month they call October. But there's a lot of earnings call coming up. So with the earnings call then will come up, that means and the rate cut is coming. So if the rate cut comes and the earning calls are good, then we should see a lot of bull sign. Even if the market just go up and say in a consolidation channel, then you're gonna see some upward momentum, and it's good for the stock that really deserve this push right now. So if the earnings that's coming is really good for any stock, persons are gonna have capital to inject to push that stock up. You know what I mean? Me personally, yeah, I wish a movement like AMD on Amazon. Yes. But yeah, I'll be just watching and observing what's happening, and then I'll tip my toe in, you know, because I don't, like I said, I don't have a big portfolio, so I have to take my time. like I did this, I see the space through my hat right here. I need to, you know what I mean? Before I cut my hair, this hat fit perfectly, but because my hair is now cut short, it's, you know, it has holes to the side. So I guess it's time to get some new hats, because I'm not gonna grow my hair like tall again, you know. But yeah, all the best on this trading week, whether you're trading stock, you're trading crypto, all the best, you know. Every market took a pullback, every single market. Trump know what he's doing, because you know what, leave politics alone. All the best in this week's trading.